oso kan ho afi o mataiko soro ho ne ba no North Kaneshi afi o ba nya no ma hwe agu katakase anum na atene ba ebeduro ni mo na atwoku na ba pia so na fe bawuram na fe fa amanfo na yetiam na abayimro taxpayers money wan gaza usufu abay kra no okra wunti tax wo tax for ba obasori adwane what is a tax for ba obasori adwane wunti tax usu uye niam aboni sa na nso ni yiri fa no won so ho akire wo silo so ho akire wo aya na mu fi sa mu ye entungura ngu gatam ni wakoto agum Kaneshi wani minima ne kode pote ho minim the type of ma omoto ade o Kaneshi ebinum na de nyambo o tebe si Accra Central ho de ko ede ba de na moye no ho mo hwena no pe Accra Metropolitan Assembly mo hwena no pe kodwanum kotudu na kwa Accra Central inside na ko de ma fi o moye no ho enso mo ni namu agigi tax me fomuni namu abaye edi namu na mo sisa manfo ne ma enwura fi kankan proya a ekoso marketing de yiyamo na baye ahihya ne niama na odi American namu na obi niama si pavement so na odi American no akwatam na odi ko ebe ne obomudua ma ne mbomudua ma mu efi ne wo ga e okro no dia mo bahwe na obi amfa border entutu gatam nu monye efi Accra Technical University na chi oba besi tudu kwan num no go there and see makofuo ede ba mfuo jenefuo omu wi a no ma pie de agu pa na omukọ me task force mo na mo ede mo so na mo de bom ho safoni se mo ya task force mo ya adwuma Accra Metropolitan Assembly mo ya adwuma Metropolitan Assembly mo ya adwuma go and see the lazy work some of you are doing over there adwuma na mo ya ni ehuso uwura to do marketing pa na be mu se efi mu fi mo tetia Accra Metropolitan Assembly me mo tetia se obi obesi store bia no onye toilet wum onye ajanan wum fro marketing na wo soro ho no kane na ho e choba toilet ba ku kura ni market na wo honim enso moti wo se mobile ewom adwuma body be na moye no ho no Accra Metropolitan Assembly lazy work be na moye no ho no sim na kohwe wura makola kronum na kohwe niam edwanum na de o kire meyi videos bi a che obehu time ebe na manfo yare abeye den na manfo enyare ko kantamanto eso to ewura kantamanto na kohwe ko tre ko na kohwe eso atata ho kwabra ni timi shiti no wa cheche no rubber black no wa huratum ni wura fini musa de chombe ba diga ho we nyina ya sori a ya si aban ni e bo aban sobo eso utimamufo ni adwene ni nya wi timamufo tangira ho a emu nine adwene nya ufa yitimamufo 10 fagina sesi a na ya wo research we emu nine adwene nya edie ye twere kura no electoral commission dia ye twere ya si limited registration obi anko twere ndi with good and sound man uhwema bebre adwene nya asu ya kwotro ndi akoto aba na ni pe we ababa be na okoto se suba na ye no man mu ye nyai ni ye nyan hwehwe ni mu honhom na we ye mu no na nka ye blacks de nyame boy ye o na so ye blacks we nipaduam adwene ni nyina so ye black adwene ye tim no ye black ube uzo bi nam ho wa boko to kama wa shiny tie wa dress wa body space who does yes this is a gentleman but the mind is not working adwene nya adwuma wa hu yan sa dress but adwene edam no ne thinking memory na bafa so obi se coat na obi enra na kwabrane ethic private cam wa otika moko bu no a coat fine na wa wuro wa see form any motor rider atutu bros. Wow, who shall ask what she gentleman? Who himself about them on them? Now, but I'm for you, I should quote. Young woman is in Kodinkomo, and in our war, and no idea at all. Can I see then as you all? A class central, dear as you all. You have bought a Miamiasa, near you, Nima Moyano, 0303 955 0303 955 955 197 0307 098 467 afọ betimi dia fa text message 0531930983 e dia mama yeni nkomo afọ oba mesraw o volume o TV no ma volume nko fom ya ka se mo ya ka oba ma o TV no volume no enko fom se radio so na wo di yakọ no so a dum radio no ana tie wo mobile phone ni so yanko hello did baby akazafi
This is what they do. I got it down.
Yanko.
I'm not sure I'm going to Papa Obama Omagana. I do know we to be too ready. Or what the time was so kind of clear. Some pan open. Now, let me know who kind of could be around. Any time can I say. Now, I'm going to say, but then show the kind of pressure. So my Obu ano yebia opportunity for no something you are. Can you say the apply one? It is so the plan so with me extra at the 9 and the movie cow. But I don't want to talk who be so store. And the area then back on anyone. I a bone can if you are against now oh so you know. And do we say in Bible and Bible the and then my idea. Oh yeah. Okay. Oheneba. The whole back down. I'm about to go. That one. It's okay. Can't do that. I got it down station on. Can't do that. It's so far. Can't do. Well, what else in the car or what? Yeah, what is on one? And so a good about to one or morning. I say I want to try out them come. Now I'm the own. Because all your papa there, so I now can't. I'm a say, but be ever view. So kind of colonel. You mean to come to me?
Medasipa. Medasi. Hello, did Baby Akazafi? Hello, did Baby Akazafi? I don't know Yanko.
Yo, Mawajuma, another place. I said, look of our a big issue, pa. Because I'm not sitting just to talk from Cobbery, yeah, I'm on the border near the wrong. Mr. Joy Japon, who you be. Then the young one, me and Jimmy Sisa, you know, not any public for my mother. A man for this of any day. I didn't do a year from what the M1 yet to call a book what the money idea. Young men and the Betadani area, the Amayana. What can I say? Indeed, maybe the dear Elipa, Yaya, and the Betaba is so about the high. And the boy now to go back about the Batanidi. Mummy, I am more they wouldn't come once. Now, Momo, yes, and woman, I would just abandon your whole area of company baby at now. And sure to hear that's what you saw the video, a ball I am called. When I bought a house, do you want the whole man? One got around. Bye-bye.
Medasi Ajanimo. Hello, didn't Baby Akazafi? 0303-955-197 0307-098-467. Hello, didn't Baby Akazafi?
Oheneba.
Yes.
I can feel for Bianio.
I can feel Ayanko.
Yeah, body example already brought my Ghana. Oheneba, somebody the amount of welcome. My winner Katana, yeah, Katana and Ghana for you would be how you in about 6 years to you. And all the can't man to suit Muhaya, Mumaya. You didn't I'm up for friends. What is it? That is not Chuku. Wabrani, often you know, after no automatic on the Bahabakan and where Kodania and I'm in the Monka and Nebra. A year is my family, my neighbor, ya. Abide the bill, you will have almost your Juma. Okay, a background about the dog with his sick room set will be not to be different one in the money about for you. Eh? Oh, my opinion, it's a young company and the young. You said, and I will see, okay, I will come and come. I want to start to school. Oh, but I haven't been able to be able to be out of the car. Now, I papa look at this. It's a very nice now, Mama, Oheneba, I didn't know Mana consult. Let's figure out and slap to whom you need. No, this is to be a perform a sound of my chuku. Let's confirm the not your music casua. TV super, in fact, I have
Medasipa, young queen. Hello, didn't Babiakasavi.
Hello, Doctor, Oheneba. Morning show, Doctor. Good morning.
Morning, who didn't Babiakasavi?
Escobar, Casemiro, Calabuli.
Calabuli, Yanko. Escobar, my video from Kakramaya. Why?
Okay. Oheneba, me see, so yeah, to yeah, yeah, Mount from Nick Nabia, Oheneba, Naka, Kama. Amount from here, amount from here, Mr. Quantum Munina, you're my high class, and Quantum Munina, you're my Oheneba. Ghana Sunday, Cassia car, I dare that change, and you can't be an agent major. You're a bit to one of our medasi.
Mr. Medasipa. Hello, didn't Babiakasavi?
Oheneba, you are still up for a Mikasan. No, one here, some Yakapi, Radio Woodian, Matria Masama, you say, who better Abanuman, boom, I'm not talking about me. Oheneba, I am the party, now Wuka, I said, I can now do near Tibet War by Accra, Okashi, Mokola, a yet time. Now, I am one more say, never Kufadus. I am one more say. Emi, mami wo yi ni die. Mami wo di wa board na Kufadu back. Mami hu de ntina na Kufadu sa emi mami wo ni wo. Ye ka obi wa bua na Kufadu because who pa. Se se who pa emi kura no. Who so Oheneba se no ma titi se kwa blekuma. Ho anye emi. Emi ni Accra Central Kofa Choko. Asa o nya ho nye emi because it's automatic stop metros really man. But mommy way in your beer. You see, Oheneba, the Modena Wukasabra, Roy Park in the place what is here. You see, Roy Park in the aim now would be a Roy Park in there. Say, Oheneba, who park, no, the officer say, Uber Party here, Uber Party can. You see, Roy Park, no, I'm the Danny Market. And anybody, to say, Roy Park, who now, why for a car, not back for farming, and Nipa. Just a yet time, you know, and the man or for the near to the set. The smart can watch him. Family, but you know, Oheneba, mine, I say, we are indisciplined and I forgot. Only
Yamina. Hello, didn't Babiakasavi?
Good morning.
Morning.
Mr. Jeffrey Kumasi.
Yanko.
I never come or my Ghana when say. Your Miami be on my any question incidency. Yaw Maya Sabi or more planning girl question. Please don't go. But it's say yes, sharing your spend. The Coblani accidents baby in Sunam. Those you know, accidents were a Hindu Franco. But that very tabakum, I say a Japadian baby and Nipa Etieno. Wow, this is say you are so here.
Hello. 0303-955-197 0307-098-467 and run so toy then of course ever umpatemu indiscipline. Hello.
Hello.
Mete wonka.
Hello.
Hello, did Babiakasavi?
Pacho me kata free Kumasi.
O kasa free Kumasi.
Hello.
Kumasi ifa na o
kasa. Hello, Pacho me kata free Kumasi.
Kasa yenko.
And Pacho, say no man, who fat blame the Ankoma Aban every because Mumu Mama start for Temu. I employee, Okore Accra Domia, Umudi, Apostle can head you here. Then I need to be about them. Aban every the price money, you can tell you Kumasi. Aban every cannot
price money, Medasi. Hello, did Babiakasavi?
Hello.
Hello, did Babiakasavi?
Me Kasafi Kumasi. Your friend Eric.
Eric Kumasi Yanko.
Levacho,
program ya mu na masha na michi na mtasa mebaso se yeni ano kasare kase dana fona na yenye no ma ya mesumene ne nyaage so abai no institution se wo nyina mo wade bia omo hwe no omo nje manitri senka ye disade ne ye aduma se ye nhwe sa ha yensi dan ya tsani pa gugu fi school for my school tikifie ya fabi amoma betna ho na so ma betna ho be hwesa ha yensi dan da bi obekọ na duma se de okọ aduma da akata no ma wi na mshanka enkoso so ho na abai no wa bula ni agulo ma be pre so e no fa pa na ni pa kro no be ya aduma no onye na akwati bebi bo so so akọ di ni na se bo ma ni ka enti asira mo kasa mo dia no mo kasa because they are part of the governance no mo ka mu bi mo kasa me yen hu de mo da bi on better radio ni sukano yeah aduma so na akwa say mo so ba na mo so be try de ekọ but solution bi ama mo be ka na ma me egu say so afa ha nye ha ti say ha say ba yen solution bi it some so be hu say na mo chapa TV so on say baby also mo di say aduma no mo mpia o because what's look to me mo mpia mo no mo no aduma and if that be on the TV so say na asebi no before e bi kasa ti aban no bi kasa say so yeah na pana so no yeah say abrabo na aban no so nya na aduma ye titiri Ghana police wo do ba Ghana police ni o so gina ha ya aduma no akoti tetokrom ka ni gina wa so wache o wow dia sira That's Minia. Hello, didn't Baby Akasafi.
Hello, Oheneba. With my family, sorry. No, I just sorry. I'm about to put it. My main child is my power. I'm in chair on a boat attack. I could punch your name, my power.
Okay, Oheneba.
Then, Minan will to my general. A bino, the Tobamawa, or mining in Irish, Esha, what I see. Siciano, Dana, the beer team in Pubatuba Eguno, Eddie. Yes, by say, Bombo de now near some income boom. Na bola continue na no mo bimba bonu ade ba se ne obi abia bebi e de bola egu se ne nso to a un ko bola ko gu ko temi na ade na two aban so hwe na first ye so na town council wo ho ko hwe ni ade usum ko timbe hwe efunu mo ne asama wo nti na sambi no hwe na sanya ma na sambra bi town council ni sanya ma na sambra bi na yinti o muka mo hwe e de chi ade why bola unye bia pengo na acho na ma na ade akon kan nti extra ban say the money sharing sir Ghana be bia and the bia sharing sir ntombo modi no force law no na law no nyejuma wala say Oheneba the yakupo ejaw no juma pa we ko
mera sepa hello didn't Baby Akasafi 0303955597 hello
mamenyo mo ma wa adena wesere
o say ka dum na sa na kasa
Oheneba.
O de opa sempa o.
Oheneba mi ana me.
Asempa sa kasa de enko. Ene de minim za uni ba bia mpini tutu ni.
Daddy, men kasa. Mami mo o de mami me introduction no ma.
Yenko.
The din de no kraso.
Okay.
Kasa Africa so a ba bia mpini tutu no. Container na to abuba no boom no. Gate na no na megina.
Sawa na wadanti yanko.
What do you fanasa? Oheneba, I was saying when you're on Dako. I was saying when yeah, my mentor now mentor with my phone. My mentor incoming into an apple for now. Oheneba, it's so a turn way. If I tell what you will learn to Fonka.
Gabi.
Oheneba, when was I do we? They in CBC. Well, and two in Sota, Omini, baby Gina. Over here, this is our well and two on Obi, a summer man, the Obi, yes, or your gata. Timamunio, Petu Musu was or your gata. Over here, this is a summer man, or then it's upon. Yes, and no, so ye for ye. Me say, for when you and a mamma reporter, I'm not willing to. No measure the course or well into. Now, so I get a snake, you know. Oheneba, and you bola na ye di gumuna na say gumunun kwao. anwea e de ka ho anwea no na emo anwea no eti se yewo MP yewo MC common fan no e de no mo de ye a o mo timi fenti gatesi o mo timi fenti sabola na bensuo to a na yiri afaye amanfo fie yesisi dan ni pu edan yagu ni a blocking road ya blocking kwa ya blocking gutter o ko hwe no a wo to enye se de me no ani ye blocking gutter no de mo abamu nipa ana o isa ni sika o ji bu dan yagu no esi dan no a blocking wa to wo kese e de afa wo no a blocking gutter o timi kana sem because we abamu nipa the better no man at Yakoye, say some mutuminti no more ma for the more woman di piano, a mom the sequence.
Okay.
I've been to us.
Hello?
Hello, didn't I?
You didn't get suppressed black party.
Soft wine?
Yeah, black party.
Okay, okay, I'm feeling. Kaswa.
Kaswa black party.
Kaswa, okay.
The mechanic said, we have block party from LCC Junction, everything called barrier. Get the car, the one having get the deal to try to use for. And the come, go back to Harlem Party, to a hard man. There was a man, you will really make me car, make me Google first, make me that here. Amazing. Into ya de so ko ba ban ana say the boy na akata am o hwe obi otu cabbage ho niema na otu yi bi ase botu no atu ayi ntuuru na enye ize ti we say ya hweta abai ba bie ite transport ya ati ti ban ya na ya be ye dan e yo man ni if I was black man with black pants I've been a day criminal yet. Gina de tinimo nye we ya ka ko bia na baba be yeso ya fam gata keke no mo ye no block ayi esi junction won o bi ti e be tinne dia nkwa na ekoso o man na baba
okay okay rock factory e hona o hwe no SCC na okay ma memfa last two calls I'm sorry hello did baby akasafi
Mende kwa mekasefli Cape Coast.
Kwame yenko.
Bacho, instead na mission program mi sasa afanya incident na sino.
Block factory wa SCC.
Me pacho me dasi.
Ewo Accra wa ehwa.
Me pacho me dasi.
Last caller. Hello, did baby akasafi.
Hello, good morning. Oheneba.
Morning.
Shanka da ane madu he my phone na Opo Juma. Now, Oheneba Endra in Juna Toyen, it's a Western small and that down car parking. You grab what that is good to be. And Yasam Pitwa. Nadana, when you are in the bro, who can't tell you what they the one woman when I agree and okay, I'm making a why Oheneba.
Melasi yentimi fa frefo bia bio ochina ye beto aso e de amamo na hwe ne ekoso ya human factors ni dosun ye ne ekoso sa trouble yi e na problem yi e basa hwe SCC wo ya gada yo mo ye no SCC junction wo se ho eba yi ko hwe gata no mo ye no emnie mo mo di ye kra na ti se pen ye kra mi enye bi ne de ya lajo ade ye ya lajo ni eni ho Tama mampani kufo ya la jogata no we were there yehu ayon ross omo de ye ko SCC junction he ya wasi mo na gata no mo ye no ko hwe ayon ross et is a pen sa ayon ross we ye gata contractor ben e de sa ho yes akwan no enen bombe ko we kaka no man kura su abu fagu gata no abu fagu e wa SCC he ya contractor ben yes akwan no Eso Ghana fo be gina wa hwa obia nka hwe contractor be study works na wie owia na okọ na afie buagum na aboka eso benye nipa mo na tua sa contractor no wo tua ne ka newspaper headlines mo metra se mai na yenko yanim 20 minutes to the top of our 8 o'clock ebo ye beto aso na ye ni mpanifo edi nkom yankopon ya adema wo chena ye di pagya no ye di beto aso e di amamo na o chena me no be wurawura mmea bi obaba wonsa no na ye ni pada ye ti o man mu no se asese adwira nya de pa se ya na be hunu obe blame politicians sa and this be kwampi be ban pi be kwampi this be ba sa ni da so tim adwene nye se asese adwene ne yantime anya de pa ne hu yansa se ye se nwura ye be guo ne ma bora be fa ana be boa no ba bi na say ye adwene se be gu gatam amana kwa fie fie a de be hu nie de be hu kra nya mai we haven't seen anything yet so ati ase timutra ho na sesem adwene na yesa emfa so bo no mo aban bia wo out wo no woni aban no wo utirimu po eni adwembo ne eda utimiti wo se ne nsu ayira fa wo wujja babi sufe abamebo yo wo ye nsu to na wo hwie nwura gum nsu to na wo bie wo toilet edi gum no nsu to na wo ye ne ma enya di gu katam se all you think say nsu de ne beko woni se achoku babi e beka ho nsu ne bese aba eto a timamufo na hu na mane wasa jira bia bire ma aban yankopon hu mobo
102.7 Madness FM.
Ana disi kukru wa hibana na Kwasi. Adi achio nana kasa.
102.7 Madness FM.
Okwa na ukasa ema Ghana bebia ye boko. Nana yetio odishie kasa manenko.
All right, yaguso ewo ha na ye kai o se dintwo no eno so bomade ansa ba kwatwere udi as omamba pa de yenso ye bekoso ani akai o se dintwo no ko na kwatwere udi na eno anso na to ye nya fa akọ to yo enso lu to mia bebre nyani ko teshi teshi na ko hwe kama babi wo ho enye uhu a uhu bedwiriw isle gwankra agidi ni ko na ko hwe mama obi ni ma kai what eliti mumi enya suban bi ewe yemu na Ghana no obia enye ni brothers keeper so hu se unu ya ade na enya bo magi so be ka kire no anu pe hwe weja nsuo isu a osi adan roofing tasia nsuo isu ya weja nsuo isu Ga South Municipal Assembly in Greater Accra adwo be na mo ye no nanu ni katapila grade na mo man be fa won de wa makura nka yo se sia manugu so ameno ka sei kwan na si asenkanfo amufiri kwantempo ahodo no so ba besia akọ enkran ne patamu no kwan na si eniti omo a omufiri enkran ba kwan no omaje aye one we yaniti oman mu oman be ye jame no so ati sombi na msimi sombi
102.7
na ne manyina nkoye kwa mbetuma so na se na asa
Madness FM 102.7
Kofini akwa makwaba
ya Joshua na nyako sa me friend Nadmo company for ni na dia mawo omo ka kire me say omo be so omo information from highways ansa omo ni yakasa nti ye twen omo call no
Nadmo for ye aduma no mo information e free highways aso mo ye aduma na so highway eso
and the course am I no Oheneba because wintimi endi traffic mu from Kalabule to Malam Junction and spending 4 hours in traffic. A terrible.
And just for Nadmo for one case, omo ka say omo ni highways for
omo say ebro omo so na ebro assembly for ne so me na me ye call no nti na me
sound na ye producer nti na dey ba do information ni ma me ai every one na ba me ho nti we ye call no every Nadmo for no omo say assembly bro omo so
asa ebro omo so ebro assembly ni so omo complain say ye engineer so krom how and so omo tese asa omo kwa na ame wo omo not before
just not before you see we must listen ya say we call e say wager Nadmo for no nya warranty boot 10 pen no more
really
my me can't see me company jinsi anai warranty boot 10 wager municipal assembly warranty boot 10 Nadmo for no it is a 10 no say BBC no mo kwa 10 ni sha asa nti omo bra no masi na no that 10 so age no masi akadi omo di be ye aduma na ni wo
yo and right time when I ba the chairman soon pay ambulance a chem na yare for them na ambulance no enya bia emfa e me dey be amekasa me matena ambulance mu 2 times a people nipa no owu o me amani so enti ambulance me na kwala ambulance twem o ba na bibi eye me na ambulance enam ye ho hwe wonya ba bia amfa Mama na yetim no say say from Kalabule Junction to Mala Junction to midi 4 hours and omo na omo ko achirichiri de akwa me chiao marching ma sa chiao bi boko de
ejo so
ye de urade asia na no pay na ndra go do fie time me mama
you do feel 11:25
out of office 5 o'clock
if you have 5 o'clock
Oheneba what atin come on e kwaso no do fie 11 almost 11:30 what fi Kalabule 5 na akọ sunya ne kra ko akọ okran kwa ya do
nya kran medunya se me ya
ayo
me 2 kran 5 em 11 na me ndru sunya ni
enti sa kwan na omo ye wa ha ne de Oheneba animu ya na so omo ye kwan
enra sa ayi iron rocks a penny ye dru ho
oni so obi so ka o ka na eti mu
ni na eti mu ni
ala so
etutu
ono abajo bo
etu no me nya nyuma papa o
aha na na re concrete
masa
ana me ye concrete Oheneba
masa wo de kwawe enso to na abu
ana me ye concrete
is a pen iron rocks is a pen na minim kwadofo sorry o sorry be si ara minim contract akura this edge man no why na award sa contract no me say iron rocks is a pen
na me say no bi ka o ka na so ba jobo na ana me bi say o ka na me say any me Oheneba ye concrete carpenter for the nia hye ho pepe abra na me say de e so mo factory ni ya dada ti mo ba agu ka na mu eno ansa mo hye ni e koye nim any me hye concrete oh my God, I team way pa in fact now 4 good hours from Kalabule to Mentia said that from Kalabule to Malab, there's 4 good hours near the traffic mu car on corner car ba and you see problem and rather me say a police for more sa kwan so nyina ku adwuma be no mo ye because some motos
enra no ma deda
yaba mo visibility motors am batim dia ye adwuma etimu pie ba omo ma block kwan no eno ansa mo di motors na ahye wo mo na afi mo ma kwan ni mo da ho na say yenye akora ye kwan omo yenye nam suim omo akwa si SCC for kwan no omo from alarm dash ba so every way jaba ba si ayi ye feel say old barrier omo so ma si kwan no oh Debbie enso asa si adito yi ene yin na ye ba sha da adwuma mu that a good morning your body after me no yes na dey ka ko e dey Oheneba ayadini Oheneba eni enyan enra die obi onam kwan so bie phone so obi onam kwan so enra dwumre every by 5 o'clock ka ko the net senye medium alarm dance na emrantie bi o mo pick up achi me cross kwan na bra twam ntem na ye pentem me dan ho na me ka kire say opentem ma me show bo Jimmy number and nobody can swat 12 so why they have not quite that for them so yeah I'm on the play
obi ba Douglas what park in the record and so
and
one so went to me in this one park call down so man they say no at the end na from West Hills Mall one so microphone am kwan ho san see nanti ako ubedru barrier microphone nanti nante no e chese enko emma e na wugina ho obi aso nhwe can drivers cry AC na ho na wo passenger take car they want to car we see na ho
say na me guest our ba so sending message say on so the traffic him enye easy also the o dem am come me birthday wish we so Ganyo mama birthday wish why na ye nko ye ni feed and atwitwinity o ho no yenim senti am bencho sa anti udi ehwe na mami time kofi udi mo to aso
anti adaroma honorable slide to chow honorable bright chairman
bright above
chairman also here chow chairman I say sa kwan we wo sa ba studio ne edi ho nkomo Oheneba next our chairman baba dey sa kwan no nkomo ne se edi
me kai say
ebetu na say highway force and not before sa kwan na o se edi ho nkomo ye shada pa di hu nkomo ampa o se nsu atotote de si nra no Oheneba se sibio ma ebe ha adwen me de twa me so kwa na ambulance na etwa mu no me po de se ja nyame adom aja me nya nkate boga nkate boga asemi awi ti na eja me komanim na emom wo bi a wo yare da ambulance mu de bra
no be fine
o be fine
eze pe drone
Eti misraw.
Yebe drone be fa ayare for see.
Misraw any
na no.
Ya no trema na ya set ya na nko aye do ko.
Drone no.
Drone ko.
Ibi wan se nipa na miom se me ko. Ade.
Na me China ibi na cars no omututu no bako parki. Na me se ka we here bi organa ha. Can pay by outra man what to whom?
Bad experience here can't say no. What about 4 good hours? Hey, now me cook my crack about
yes, so koko. Ah, koko go do cry
what I say I bet you at least hey obi dia.
Na me ne ebo afo. Yen sha self and why mo. Oh, eno dey over here.
Obi me pia so atade on to it.
Nyame ne yebo afọ bibia be fine
agua so na ma show man state bro no ba
nti
ya go ya di ba
chia madam pass me nkan yan sase woko waka atare de aba ne enya na pene mo boso ntentem pa fa ma na esi nra na yatwa ho fonyine amobia atibi ne se brese mo no de be so Oheneba ne honorable starter ne chairman brother for some bofo ne nadmo for vrese la kwan panifo nye na obia bi din komasa da enko na ya hwe na be ko
meteorological service department for the abase
e should have been
so we quiet
we are makan
we near 0.7 na da 14 13 but
ne just say me pay special airline me kuya
what is that nkran ha no enso yi no to kese pa kromu nyama
eto no phone na
eto no phone
na endra ebufu sem krama me nkai kuya Oheneba ye do a friend saying SCC ho no dan fefe bi esi ho a wo fansu su abayiwa bi crowd polythene bag deche de pie frifie e ba ya wa ba enso ne ko ti wa ba beje esi what
en ye kana no pain
eti obi mate ni o say ewurade efie fefe say ne na ya soma abayiwa adwene no
abadam fo nko abadam fie na fe wa se kotu about tie adwene nye
the rubber bag about be si kwan ho enso to ti ni fa no
ko adwene nye en ye kana no pain no
drainage system no who see the kwan
no we have a flaban yanko
ko aka ya fa the daily graphic share and pay enfa anymore and dey bo fa push for SMEs growth Ghana man paying na adanko akufuado and on some we na epi abra okopiem e 31st African Summit and as answer we na etimi ekoso Africa Prosperity Dialogues 3rd edition launched continent charge to invest in infrastructure that is no Atlantic lithium list on GSE lithium so no ka say there Ghana high your for share as sensem so Samuel Abujina po enso de nano to sensem emu bia or purchase aban hwe se o betimi aboa ama bibia akoyi e de ama o my Ghana for na pay we any nsem be daily graphic obenya bi akenkan ewo mu
me the daily guide ko wakrata betwa so daily guide o hwe daily guide ko wakrata ensema se wuto bi ena obenya bi ati NSS Samuel Oku support ekrepon school na SS Samuel Oku eso akwa school for we ekrepon no akwa wo mu adoye kese pa na pushes for Africa digitalization na ewo daily guide ko wakrata Steve Wonder granted Ghanaians citizenship na se ono so ababenya ade ahyen so de say Oye Ghana ni EC registered 251,149 new voters in 6 days. Nini na in some way become we when say auto daily guide ko wakrata obeti.
Yamfa the anchor entwaso emfa emaudia woes of kidney patients deepen as Parliament approves of cost of dialysis treatment by 111 Ghana cedis. Etimenoka said here, and ye omwa arahosama to womo a kidney yade bi aba won so de say we so a bob na is a sebi sikam wade be ko akwa ayasabia amaya de ahwo mun ayedene e de ama won mo park wakrata e de honsam aba montene so poor salary for journalists is threat to national security. Na ya say and central for dodo na ka tria to se ne esuanti no eni adaworoma ama na bambo ho nsema o se dodo na aka no ho atochema ne ko wakrata no enso ede ho nsem eba monten sa adaworoma omo anyame ayo mado ma bi esa adwuma yi wo mo sikendi pass na be yo betima ye adwuma so aboa wo my Ghana mu. NDC youth leader rubbishes accusations where affirms loyalty to party and NDC form emebunu kam board for ba ko atese wono nso no na nsa amanfo de so boaka sie born se wa free mu wonye adwuma ema party no se hwe woda so ginema wo ye adwuma den aboa amachinie amanyoko no etimi afa no ntoma pa efra no madi nkunim e wa bato wa eba ne mu. Allied fuel attendant caught selling air to customer and your okopiem our filling station na menoka say Allied fuel for her and your ababa you have fe kama say obu petrol no enya no na obu where chia to ncha baby a emfra mankwa na obu papa no so onimu pa no so hwe and your watch the sister enya dia obu bibia mko hwe mu na ampa sister no mu hwe nguma menoka say de wono so embra aso de pa chi and your kona koto fuela na wa hwe di pa we ni se bebre and pay the and so Ediaba Ewomu.
Mamefa the Chronicle Kowakarata and Twaso, the Chronicle Kowakarata. Nana Oyes US husband for 1.5 million accused Tony Lisa for defilement her. And no ewo the Chronicle Kowakarata. Saso na eyel unya for Collins Dauda apples for a son page in the NDC for Eddie entry movie aba a yes Jemfi. Nifoni da has saved a fair honor so Ediaba. A new NIBMD is qualified banker. Nini na wo the Chronicle Kowakarata. Nese Bresosem Kowakarata Nutobia and sem baby eka we hu enabete.
We are separated. Odosa na twada pao. Hey, na no ye pa de Tony.
Wasi unu.
Na ya kan ya say. Me ro kra ho me hu. Kwasi dem po. Accused on it for defaming her. Then I say defamation. A lawyer for me no.
That we say na Osi
trying to see defamation.
02.7.
I'm ready for me. Yay, what does I not to other power? Oh, bra.
Luma,
the so I can't say that could be near Kwan better than any issue.
Kansam.
That good morning, you. Yeah, for Ghanaian times in Transformer and Penny, sorry, why? EC captures 251,149 in 6 days. In Temenoka said it is part much room with you or my Ghana and no 251,149 and then and just say into Dr. Asari and now Odessa and some way about a Montenegro. President Akufo-Addo confers Ghanaian citizenship to Steve Wonder. And Steve Wonder and Ghana man Peninsula Eddie Basketball Eddie Amano. Ghana earns 3.9 million for NTEs in 2023. Mitimenoka said here, Uko PMO a doctor Ekuya Asabia Asari, where CEO and also Eddie Sansen winning about a Montenegro. Fidelity Bank sets records straight. Redevelopment of Crowfoam Market Saga. Eduko PMO Kumasi Crowfoam Market Wa and some Fidelity Bank for a month for the bomb Subono or Mode Emu Enchimunina Etumia. But when in Sebi Ghanaian Times, Ubinyebi Ewumu. Daily Post made the best was so Daily Post Kowakarata na and same beer I woman say Ghana man penny abedi a trade nani trade Bono East Mantemu. Na anese for suku ebo no hu omunsom kan na so musika ka dwema Ghana man panini MPP aban entria ema wo mo enti ena Ghana man panini abede tre Dr. Bawumia ede ni tre Bono East no nursing trainees at Bono East humiliate and shame Bawumia over Alawa ni na ewom so now we should not import Western nations of humanhood to define us as Ghanaians. Professor Nana Jane tells Ghanaian women ni na ewom a year Daily Post Kowakarata. Me the new crusading guide and sorry so I will mimi no emu anope. The new crusading guide no enim ho ene ebo kase pa government targets financial sector growth. Ene ye oswafo say ya fa na Ghana sikasam so Dr. Mohammed and the sanse we nyina ba chese o so oye adwumaso se na be retimi abo ama ye ho atoyen. EC rectifies errors in voter registration figures. Me no ka say the EC for so aba di nchechiremu aba anope bi na Ghanaian Times no efa enipadodo asese o matimi enya omo card home. Peace Council sets record straight on a Siedu Nketiah's allegation. Edo re Siedu Nketiah na otwetwe nkwa no e wo yakase eboso ye de bai e wo montene so say papa esi e Peace Council for na nhyemude bi o say ekoso amaso ofren panyifo na omantime nhya we na Peace Council for nsema ba say wo mo so efre ya omantime nhya nti na amaso no na omo hwe kwan say nhyemu no ebetumi abaso. Sami Ewuku supports Ekropon students with learning materials that is on one person so to the doyekase e de amomo. Socialist movement consoles Brazil flood victims. Ukopiem ewa Brazil so ensue yira fa wono mo a enya asam ketwa kra nti panifo mi so akoye omo adoye. Third Africa Prosperity Dialogues focuses on promoting infrastructure development. That's a Third Africa Prosperity Dialogue. E panifo a edwendwena hwese bibi mantem ha eniema ewa ha yebetimi e de enye skamati memfo ahenhan wo mo no omo so makoye nhyemude omugusu e de jepa egu akwam se na be ya e bibi mantem ha fo nyina ye hu ebetimi ahenhan ye. The new crusading guy when he say bebra na pe obenya bi akenkan ewo mu.
Me the Daily Dispatch ebe sorry so ewo ende newspaper headlines imu. Daily Dispatch Kwasi antemantemu akurura 246 to abibi otosumienu edi nsembi atudwa. We should make sure our democracy is protected during election. Na esabatwa ye ba betui. Ye nhwese democracy kemame nkebia mu betimi edi enkan ewo eye afie abatu. Your welfare is paramount to government. Finance Minister to GRA officers. And no enina ewo the Daily Dispatch kuwakarata and the anti-corruption agencies from 21 African countries embrace Bawumia's call for technology use in corruption fight. Then you know, ewo Daily Dispatch wende.
Yes, you are. Not yesi. Ganyam fa we need to sumame na kufi wishi nebali mami. Na
me ban
me third morning.
Third morning UPS okay.
We are men sorry na me dispatch you.
Hey. My dispatch.
I want to see dispatch you only. Wait, this is my third morning. UPS.
My third morning.
Yes. We are now wishing say wishing me ban mami Kingsford Oheneba crying.
Oba.
Oba.
Why?
I want that one.
Abandi odasu. Eye oba. Ene wanya adi.
Adentia.
Obani. How come one is fan better so? Abandi oda na nim tedwa. Auntie Cindy good morning. When you Cindy, I'm ready for all the Jacob. Jacob dear.
Ododo.
We nema me Philomena Odum.
Chesef. Philo by the young. Auntie Philo, good morning.
Nurses training college. Oye matron.
Oye matron ho. Auntie Philo nyankopon hira pa sa odi achede ente se. Abedum my Ghana no wi ase afa na nyina. Pa che friend say.
We are now Kingsford Oheneba crying.
Kingsford need them make by the shape of maker.
Speaker of Parliament what?
Speaker of Parliament.
Obaba.
Obedru house. Now for me awareness. That's what na sa kunya kese ni so.
Obetra de brusa.
On fa wo da. Because what they know of fan no. Ntina baby person. Kingsford happy birthday. Yakopon Israel. Oma kwatenti apomdi wom. Oma iska bebre. Oma wuwunti wabusu enya dimpa. Nyo papa de bi.
Amen.
Amen sira.
Kobi,
Kingsford live and prosper what? Amen sharp. Edini the American but too much in that. Speaker of Parliament straight because Dibo higher the toast on that say what part the or do all the idea. In fact Ghana high you can point penny back at least we didn't say into yes so you know who is there and my and what be a be an empire bobiano so from my many and I have our hands with the only how crowd the ama what's me I want to Kofi on the antenna or shebo or same where be a hobby as or beshebo no and charge number no no man must see because Kofi they say bosh yeah, that's it. A matter of you say, or Mother's Day gift in my and a bed die weekend. Remember, what's your head? Auntie, yes, sorry, I found one. Yes, sorry, I found one. Yeah, you found one. Mumusru, and my off your head in I mean, some no more be our twins. Triplets, but what's the Abrasiliana? Triplets. Triplets. I don't know about Uncle Bill. Dabby. You best I could be. Sorry, refraining for who I hope what my mind you. Sorry, refraining about your body. Me, and you are telling me I didn't so okay. Sandy, I know hospital on a crack on by and I need a refugee. We are crab here. Trinity of our company limited for Anna Yadru Makachi. Aha. Trinity of our company. So person to quite pa ewo omahinka na muna ko baby ade fo ni kire Trinity of our company limited. Eho ana onso akwantu ohun seminar no ombehwe ede ama opa. Watra Ghana yashi. Opeso okosua ade ewo Canada, US, UK, Germany, Portugal, Spain, Italy. Maimo afo ni kire Trinity of our company limited. Ombehwe ede ama. Afenso opeso okosia kan kobobo ewo omahinka na mu a obeso okobobo ewo amanfo aman so a eno so bra ombehwe na afi omonso anya ape baby e de ama ode wakwa de hia so benya team no baby akobobo nso okonso munso anya bi nso a omonso e de obeko na onimbo obo pa yi enema so ebetumi akoyi e de ama Trinity of our company limited eno nso so no ebeboa ama enema nyina nso so no akoyi e de ama pa ewomu erenti se ohwe ope Mexico, Australia, Brazil, Romania, Serbia, Dubai and afi Azerbaijan, Qatar ukohwa ombeboa na afi enema nyina nso atumi akoyi e de ama afi Trinity of our company for HS ope wo makachi e de aba ewo Kaswa New Market Road eye Fidelity Bank building no first floor eho na omu ebutu ukohwa ombehwe na omahwe enema nyina nso yi e de ama na bibia akoyi ama ana Kumasi ewa Santimantem nso no omo Adoatu Masalachi near Abrepo Junction Kumasi Masalachi near Abrepo Junction eno nso ukohwa ono nso ombehwe na omayi bibia yi e de ama na enema nyina nso akoyi e de ama adifo ani cheho na bibia nkoyi afefra mu awa homan so 0205572076 0205572076 0531644217 0531644217 and 0244062389 0244062389 adwuma bia wo ya peso tu kwan no o de bra ko makachi ombeboa na niema nyina nso akoyi e di amount Mami Fanko Cars Estate Ghana Limited for Akachi. Omo ye dansi for omo si dan eto dan se ope dan ato ana ope dan asase ato de si dan upe bi e de yefu a bomodina se no so odi wani bekiri mu ho na wakọ no maboa opa ye ntwe homra na enti omo nkrato ye ba ye beto aso e de ma.
Within the Modasser Mokaila do not frame me, Mr. Anas. Me a company secretary of Kwasi State, how no say. Na Kwasi State today, a company, ye di insassin wage for very long time. I'm making in Kofobe Brigana for Bebre no do na ne enim Kwasi State. And so no ye gusua e that's so esum Ghana ma. Yeah, yes, age for very long time. Over 20 years. Inti acho industry no mo pa. Inti Kwasi State dey a registered company with the register general. Inti eba no nsase ton a oho na ya honde no ewo pa. Because ye ba ne se edi hihye a emu ye mren e de brega na for kwan breakfast on betimi ato omonja pade ye mission. And it say to provide affordable plot of land to corporate bodies, individuals, and as well as foreigners. Who share statements and also send no kind of bro that is to become a leading brand name in the real estate industry in Ghana. Until no ba yaba ne de yaba eba be so more mine. Na ya so more mine within the
Uncle Richmond D Ventures Akachi say open free deep freezers and then near my home use near maybe our part on for any chemu ever Richmond D Ventures I know ever wager no ever abrikuma joma big city ehwa ana ewo ko o from ahoma so on sa become 0541 90 11 40 0541 90 11 40 and ya tiesim ye bedi nkomo e wo fie ha yensa kan owura bi e wo fie ha den we and the first timer yensa kan oye Baumia's aid ono ena nei yene no eba bedi nkomo e wo Canada se wokọ odi wani chirimu e wo Canada odi wani chirimu wo Canada ono na ye Baumia's aid ye Dr. Mahmoud Baumia NPP flag bearer or no and I say or no spokesperson or ne special aid. Mr. Felix Apia or political zone Canada communication aid to Dr. Mahmoud Baumia Canada. Mr. Felix Makwaba. Bibi ashe
na me ada room obadi dey acha na so want to say
obadi krai mu pa Canada for ho ye pa
mo ho ye na me ada room mo ho ye we sure
Frida so kwa odi Mr. Felix Apiano no Canada political zone communication aid to Dr. Mahmoud Baumia and it's Mahmoud Baumia na ni chimu Canada or no na any aid bibia baby obefe bia the obey bia no ono na bibia esiri na so ene odnani achiemu wo Ghana ha na obeduru Ghana nso no odnani achie Mothers 102.7 safe na do afide na to high Mothers 102.7 and a Mothers television across the 16 regions of Ghana and beyond. And I feel Facebook, so we are streaming live on Facebook. Mothers 102.7 FM, we are streaming there. And I feel Mothers TV Ghana, we are also streaming. And I feel YouTube, MTV Ghana, and also we are also streaming live there for you. And our affiliate stations now, 16 regions now, we are there. And I feel Cast Information Center, and no ewo amasama in Impatemu, almost hana do Jibutu, and also ATB ewo amasama. Yababu Dubra Mususua, Republic Information Center, and I feel Republic Online, and also Omo ATB ewo. Sanso na oba enya marketing soa, enya and also no Vision 2020 Information Center, and also Edemo Monsu ATB. Sanso ana odi waninso echirimu ewo Oduman eye wayu Information Center nso and also Omo ATB ewo ho niema nyina beko ye edi amount ewo ha enti ye bidi nkomo pa na yako. Frida Ajman eye regional communication ma Frida Ajman sapo. Na ade sapo ni beso so. Midi ona osi. Frida Ajman na mati sapo so.
Oh sir. Unhwe.
Me ono so ye NPP regional communication team member ana one for you that water in any ode so John am hwe akosi asamanu
incoming parliamentarian
akosi
asamanu Adentan constituency and incoming president
Dr.
Mahmoud Baumia me ba to mo fanto ye
na wo jẹ́ okwa asa oti ho obi to say ano
Oheneba ehu
ayo
Oheneba ena no permit nchie free Dr. Mahmood
102.7.
The only vice president who bonidi and policies etwaso. Yenya president bebre Ghana ha. Yenya vice president bebre. Ye Papa John Dramani Mahano a vice president. Policy ben and what the boa the president. Obeye president. Policy ben. The Papa ni man say NPP. Dr. Mahmood Bawumia say, "Oh funi me the beto ha the next speech and the next encounter." Oh me ba me the beto ma pampem and no policy. The only vice president you bet me accredited no with policies. Or then Chiama Ghana for say Nyamiya Duma 7 December 2024. Ye to abana. Ye the team nenim osono. Now kwa denta no atuwa makozi. Akosuya sa menu. Oheneba akosuya bo adwuma wa denta.
Okay.
Oheneba nya botre okay dear say yaba. Akosuya bo adwuma wa denta. Akosuya menu se memfa ne nchia ma denta fu nyina. Hwe Friday eni enra. Akosuya ma me ye adwuma bi ma no. Na me call rounds na me hu adansidie. Amanfu di no. Nyame adom education subcommittee me na me chairperson. It's Mother's Day no. Cause ye na dwen so woni teachers ene bedi. Nchosu yemfa bi kakra emfa nkomo as Mother's Day. Government institutions, public institutions, KG, primary, JHS. Apart from that and so no. Oba penyi obi anya as in a long service. Obi when you need teachers ni nyinara. It is your co schools. Na say your 6 schools are. Your ma headmistress. Ni ama oba penyi ni a owo school ho. Me say teachers need be receive the present with tears. Almost see a being sida. And then no so na names adenta public schools. You were more than 20. Oh yes. Na sa woko say, Madam, akosuya sa menu say Happy Mother's Day. Was he akosuya de yenye ne den. Ye wall ebu ye friend na no match sa wall ye bo hu say ye mono akosuya ne besima ayen. Because oh ye gates. Oh me say ene na baby e course say no ye school enye kwan biu. Any moment obi abefra akosuya sa menu no oje ne so. It is identifiable ewo obi to abamana na ye yan kase ye nua ba akosuya sa menu cozy identifiable cozy so chiamo ose mon kai no 7 December 2024 no so be hye monim de o ye de ye nketo akra o na me ya adom ye de 2 minutes shenisa obey de chensa ye chi identifiable
but I say Frida say ya o say kio sapon
yeah
fisha ya sapon me da say fellas
yes brother
akwa ba bio
yo member yo unia oyimba me da say chiao chia etifo and o majebro mutie Mother's FM and now mo hwe Mother's TV me din chia kese e free Canada city day Toronto Toronto as they like to say it at the bread Ghana phone na me sign so dey and chia kese pa at the man His Excellency Yankase Papa President of Ghana Nana Danko Kufuado and Commander-in-Chief of Ghana Armed Forces Michio Nene Mama Becky and then if you feel funny na me view no Mr. Mama Kwai na min chia the Wizkid of Ghana's politics. I call him the Wizkid of Ghana's politics because onon kwana waba ye political space more. Now we are talking policy and not sebe bento our debe mame. Now we are talking policies and not propaganda. In this also these days, say yanumu peja propaganda na ba when the fact comes, it comes to like destroy everything. And that is the type of person His Excellency Alhaji Dr. Mahmood Bawumia, the Vice President of Ghana, like he has brought into the system. You know, anope mechiano na mechia ne hokeni me Haji Samira Bawumia. Say yedana say wame yehu say second lady office no etumi ye adwuma because me answer na me to kwan me hu second lady bia o come speech baby ada But when you have a second lady, your friend Harvard, you know, you are talking about big institutions, say, I mean, I mean, this is something we can't take for granted. The Biamika Ghana for say, Uja NDC in your Canada, Uja MPP in your Canada, but what would you got to compare the two. One a year Juma, one can be Biacho. You know, NDC for our pension, you know, second leader, you're telling canon also, yeah, Mamu chalk and then Mamu chalk. Yantin in Castle, you buy and there, Osha, Haja Samira, Oshem Titia, or dem Mama. And then Numa or Boa Mamumunya. I mean, she has really brought something to our office now of second lead. In internal Pemichiomo, Michia, me chairman in team. Na Mechia Okumkom Kodia. Na Mechiam Penifono Mobuanin na ma echo, especially your regional executives, no, and your constituency executives. Omunumukura party, no, they be Americanisa. If you don't have those people in the right places, sort of one but enko baby. So you're in Chiamo Munina. Let me chia ubia wate NPP ase. Na udi NPP echi. Na the American say insuring in a 2 year tia. Ghana phobe hunu say ye shira Ghana so de ma NPP abain. No mo toa so ye adwuma akopem time a ye behunu se baby afi de ekono ebia ye mpesa direction no because since my conversation today will be based on the Fourth Republic, which includes Jerry John Rawlings, I mean His Excellency. Say a party for the Fourth Republic, and I don't think say any government any government has worked than this current NPP government, and the record says it. Sadly, no ye pay hearsay. Yes. Ono ankasa nkwohwe hu de ewum. Nti dey bia politicians need to be the agro. But you should go and find out. Now, when you find the data and the records you see say NPP stands tall. It stands tall. Now, as the program goes on, you know, as we engage, you know, there are certain things I will put across. Now, ubi also ye NDC communicator. Ubi also ye one communicator. One also nim facts and data. No, ye do go umbra no me challenging. Because Odo Bako School, I mean about the amount who sakola na ya ade anasa onya ade e the max hence anete and it say obi ba betwa 60% na ndo obi twa 70%. No catch us or no twa 60 ni mo ya ade chin 70 ntifa ne bra, there is something wrong. And today, when we put the facts, figures, and data together, Ghana will come to appreciate His Excellency Alaji Etai Nechi has really worked than any government in the Fourth Republican, and I stand on that with everything in me. I stand on that with everything in me. To be also why ready, no. Now let them also bring their counter. We are ready for them.
Okay. Okay. And this is we are special aid in humanity be. Yes, yes, na fi yenkoye nim. Yenhwe we are special aid to Vice President His Excellency Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia Canada. What jini when ya hwe nyuma ni bi what di nyuma ni bi achi afefa yiwrem ni yenko.
Yo, me pacho meda wasibio na me chia TFO bio. My main clear way say me a big like a communication member, team member Canada. And I bano Bawumia Niamaswa pretty much I stand tall in it, especially in Canada. Okay. Me try say at least you be man a message no any nyuma on any yere and ebe dead in Ghana for den ekoso. The first one I would like to start with and say in everything men also me say this is how we judge a government. Say ne judge a government aban no ne papa ne saying ne chere say aban we your papa ana on your papa. Number one, edian na obeton ya okona say. 2, edian obeton ya na say ya utumi ye ni yi. 3, edian ode abeka dia na wo ho a eboa. So I'll start with His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Me pa cho ba na dum so ni ho. And what the so mo ye de na dum so. Me baby amete. Onyame ne me dance ni. Ye dum light ya maka say ne de ye dum light ya cho 5 hours, 6 hours. During John Dramani Mahama His Excellency time no. Oto ne amenda ubenya light na 3 days, 2 days time. You can't compare that to what we are going through. I'm not saying said the little outage is now is good, but at the end of the day, it is better than what they left. One metu dum so, all kono weja dum so.
Now, unim the insulting part about this doom so here NDC for ya na ya me yapa. Oheneba mesrewo. Uchi Toyota Kwame, Toyota Corolla nketu ibi. Untumi nto petrol ngum. Into wa park. Ose makofa Escalade. Dun son edi aba. Me pa eba Toyota Corolla ebetu. No, I mean like, you know, let's do critical thinking. And then I came for critical thinking because Ghanaians need to know these things.
Oh yeah.
Okutaka ketwa when to me on top petrol ngum ma car na nko. But say wakofa car kesiye 17 aba na no dey abe solve petrol problem. Does that make sense? It doesn't make sense. Adena make us yet Chromo on September 2013 dum so share that be heavy pa. Anquire until May 17th 2017 after Akufo-Addo has come into power. Now when you ask them, I almost say they and you know, like they don't even or say they have added more megawatts. My brother, isn't it shameful? Say you added the most megawatts according to you. Or are the most megawatt? But not doing so. Does that make sense? Megawatt na then. In this so-called radio, so and they do that to deceive the people that don't know. Oh, Chrenana do buy megawatt ahen or the abaso megawatt ahen. Having the capacity, excess capacity, does not mean you are generating power. And anybody that knows this is clear. Meaning, the problem wa omunya no dum so mu no, enye turbine bi na ebubu ni bibi na ase nye nsuo bi na awe o. Sika ye de beto fan where they power these plants na tumi aye adwuma no. It wasn't there. On top of it, over 2012 to 2016, that was the first time a TBB called legacy debt. Okay, and that is all something that yeah, Papa Mahama accumulated after Atamil's woo, you know, or accumulated beto to the point say now or drop promissory notes at the Koma Buhari those times they say Moma ye Tuesday ya can ye bebe betrayebia on ye day untia and untia ma Buhari at the ononsa shekrata as say or my up to this time West African gas price here and gas no bedding or be cutting off. Okay, and the issue about doing so during that era no. Now it was the financial problem, and they didn't accept it until they came out of power when Honorable Jinapo went somewhere and said, doom so clearly money was a challenge, which was the case. Because Sikana Sanka VR for them supply they couldn't pay them. And we make us say, so car ketwa. Now went to me on top petrol ngumuma kwa. A year then now cover cars I can see 17 catchem say no now they are so doom so. Now say so kaya His Excellency Eko Kumasi new power a year omo putting it down and they boa they so be first no power ni free Western Enclave ho na de aba Kumasi na Kumasi for supply bi di akonof ene a year ewo ho nti nduru okra na power na no aye den power na no ajo. Now Kumasi gets a station and guess who is taking credit for it? NDC adentia omo no kofa America now him sorry I'm saying this on authority and this need be on calling in on me $1 Amerino $1 NDC for home. They should show us omo JJ power plants ni be si obebre mo omo nkyere baako omu tuaka say sa eyidue ye tuaka 2 omo nkyere which of them are not connected to the national grid and na power. And I will show them say until 2018-2019, you move can no at the core Western region no none of it was working. At the every year we have to pay $584 million for power we are not using. In this original radio so continent TVs now I say we've added more megawatt. What megawatt did you really add? Megawatts now what they now idea be kakra. Say Osha Enuma from 2013 up to 2016 Omufra Bemono. Osha the staggering numbers. As a matter of fact, Coca-Cola has to leave Ghana. Firestone has to leave Ghana. These were all companies that could form mobile and Ghana head office now there. Why did they leave? Because there was no power to. I feel Mamento Bomb Bakoa. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, sending you an Ibrahim Mahama. But power no person call cement you. Utumi went to me and ye. Power ni stable no and there you were jata cement ya me DBM project. And this Intino say Oba na obeka sa kire Ghana for na obe play on their emotions and intelligence because say be fache me enye ye nyina na ye betumi akokan ate ase obi kura okan a onte ase na ode beda da nipa na just say you don't respect the voter dum so ya papa ma say ye ship bi meboa ene ko bu e gas pipeline internet nche bi omo be there's video to that effect e ko do e kiro say if you want to sleep in light pay more. You could do a choice of your purposeless lamentation. They say, I've developed the dead good syndrome. And I say sometimes I'm okay. And you'll be and a car say, Papa Mahama, you join Funu. Or no one can say no share na brabo woman or say no adane den. We're developing the dead good syndrome. Inti nye MPP ni bi na ko gina ba bi ko ka say papa no you join Funu. Or no edin or the man because onitema e de magana for. And then say nipa na ba be ka kire o say sign for ne bre bio na this time oba or be correct in the mistakes me patcho the presidency is not Action Progressive Institute Mr. Omon Fancheme yenye remedials wo ho enye of deck no aka say me tro man passing to mama me san ko tro no foforo. It is a serious business and we pardon him because no onye ready so oba office obi na free mu ya and no be di ade. But also what you say, we can pardon him for that, but he should not come and add more insult to it because how do you tell me, say, in 2015, they went for an IMF, and they couldn't even get 1 billion. Bank Bema Usika based on your credit, and I'm a boy. But so call World Bank now, no country will say there be more 1 billion no credit, the mamo, a bear the Yamamoa. That's just a $918 million. Guess what we have to forfeit? Just to get 980 million under John Mahama. Almost they are using it to restore and stabilize the economy. But minim so what you're saying, fire Papa Mahama and say maybe all can. The other say he left a robust and a good economy for Akufo-Addo. Now, let's go into it. A government that was not able to pay its obligations. And I'm new to you. Say Ghana you IMF me patcho what is so man can say you teacher for eduma. Hello. But what is almost say, Sebi, we are cutting nurses and teacher training allowance. There be Adintia because we only went there so that we will not cut those government programs. Balance of payment support is different from going for a policy credibility. Or policy now, or the banner fentino, we are so the common IMF. No man should make last year, okay, I saw a fair teacher for 10. A teacher 4 or 5 went to Yomoka. Mean to me, my own son fair teacher for. In this also 2015 now, it shows you clearly say they had to what limit hiring. And yeah, no wage increases. They had to limit them. Now you to me for or market to him. But just what you say. On top of it, no. Yen no ma dwadifu edi dwan kakra no. Subsidy na wo homa petroleum products. IMF for sure mo say omunyin free ho. But just what you say. Inti se wo ya ka kire wo se wo de wo no sebe senti ade ba ha na ye kon. Inti yen to me ma wonye we na obi ba na yanka sa asem na nche no nipa na ye adwuma. How do you tell me you are better than that person? Oheneba, baby I make I hope say you are following.
Yeah, me follow.
Because IMF has conditions. Na kohwe yen conditions no. And now I can say government workers, and I mean government workers because we always I'm like confused that obi owa ochra dey or private sector or say ento na ketu me pacho enya government adwuma so beto private sector ketu government adwuma ne so ode sa policy ne beba say ye to adwuma yefo aketu and the private sector must also follow. Oba Canada sa ban ni raise ne minimum wage ya, the private sector also has to raise it to what the government is saying. But yahano ye be ha parliamentarians no mo kotena ho edede no mo ye no na omo afeti ade ne no mo wage and salaries for atena say ahwehwe better wages for everybody no. We rather let them hide behind the president and the Mahama will say why you abayin to market to him abayin to market to him abayin on to market to him just like that. Abayin be propose say me pese me to market to him me pese me live to we see ye be ye ho adwuma ma na ye a sa edan na your friend mrase bedwafo. The parliament, we have let them go. Just say, Yamoma from who scot free. Bibia say, na Omakote president yechi. So they don't even, they go there and they don't work. As a sanka, this civil society organization for no, they force parliament to do their work. Me patro mahama nkwa betu makoje we loan dia abakurumwa.
Dabi.
Ekufuado ono ankasa owo tumi so de nsa ebebo sebe aban sikem there be constitution e manasa enu nti na every loan sika bi aye GBA na ye de fa he ye de fa parliament adentia NDC 40 ho MPP 40 ho monko be so na monhwe sa ade na ebebo an ya na monko fa sa loan mbre but we allowed them to do nothing pretty much try V8 ne de na mu Koji vote no wa Ibra abebome a onko bio ubehu na 4 years atoemo 8 kilo mama delay makra mienu na e de ayi and aparting tomato atoso yakun utie ya na e de fry to account or de beto votes. We need to let that institution called parliament no work. Okay, now let me talk about nurses and teachers training allowance. Mahama couldn't pay it. As a matter of fact, or say no nebema na lose election, he's willing to lose the election. Ekufuado baye, not only did he restore it. 1 year na area school, your frak will be teacher kwedu, you saw a comedian, you said then teacher comedian be. Obenya Jumaye no 2017 and unya Jumaye Ekufuado baye. No area school 2013 ti ho. Ninti ende se wa Oheneba so te se nipa na aban bi aba na wotifie onya adwuma ende yama wa adwuma ye na politics nti ko gina ba bi boss aban na ono ama wa adwuma na chi a you are not a correct person for us to follow. Nti men most of them, especially these celebrities and stuff na ya na omhoya me wanwa nyamfa yekuma wood na ye movie actors just to make a case study me pa cho movie see the camera na etwa ube charge o batteries na awewa there during doom so time no utumi production bibia ya radio bema say ye ba Mothers TV abede e betwa video beba no mama light off ha Saturday no usika na wo car boy na show utwa movie ni we call something called we editing meboa post production editing e ye computer na ade ya na ede den ene ye de ye wo dum so mu a obetumi edit obetumi de aye adwuma enti enda oka kire me say aban na wa ba we keep Kania on for 7 years until recently ye nya de say ama ende kuma uda kola keto akra na be service YouTube channel into one kasa the power is in your hands to create your own content ya frebo e bi kwadwo shell di no say wan oto ana odi Akufuado atem e ya na ye me wanwa e bra ye ma nsuo electricity ne e free no o sheda koda pipe ase na obudi gu no so say o ma ni free water. And then we are featuring a whole elbow a buying a no the content creating a dimuno or bonachi because on tiase Nediana say Yamami Bibi Kakra, Minkoya campaign movie. As soon as me nuko assassin in a brew. MPP betray and this betray. What Munina and as a crumeni now, Timuno, won't the heat in a bowso. But just what I say. When you kind of compare the records, and I'm tempted to say this. And the only figure I will concede is inflation. And I will concede inflation from 2022. That is the only thing. Now, even that, during Mahama's time, he could not reduce it. From 17.5%. He reduced it as at 2021 December. Okay? Inflation was around 9%. 2022, and because at the end of the day, we spent during the COVID, we have to find a way to get it back. And as a matter of fact, it came to really cripple us. Your debt balloon kukokoi. But other than that, me pe NDC ni communicator bako. Ana MPP ni ana obi also your communicator. No me can me say all the macroeconomic indicators and on a say on buying moving the right direction. No. And your Papa Mahama it made the call positive for the 4 years or buy. Me can't tell there was no single one he was able to grow. Let me give you something. Me there be mawo meaning say ultimate the man microphone na. Maybe to say unemployment rate. Say no emebunu be brand na any yenya adwuma because obi apeso ya aban adwuma. First and foremost, let me explain this. Ghana aban no so person of fa nipa adwuma de occupy the offices or winning obetuma pay nipa 750,000 per. But just what I say. But nipa so here adwuma no edos chance and that is why somebody like Dr. Bawumia is coming in with giving more corporate responsibilities to the private sector so that they can also help because the man is na bibia be go aban so. But just what I say. But over unemployment ya Papa Mahama 2013 not starting at 2.17%. Obi kan chem semeboa. Yeah, Papa Mahama. Oh, free son service all back 2013. I feel here. Obedi on one kasa president. No, now unemployment at 2.17%. Ghana. Okay. Oh, free son. Unemployment was hovering around 5.0%. No, 6.0%. I beg your pardon. Who to me so check it. Enti obi a ono beto unemployment at low a. Now when to me amana and maintain who ono so want no ma unemployment no koye high no and ono ebe gina say waba obema wo babunu na adwuma ye. Na obi da free say sa papa na nka say gina wanim ka kire wo say sabio onya magician no ama wadwuma anaso discussion obotom. Enti and the question me person me bisa NDC for ne say one de ye papa Mahama ko di adro India na say no to me ye adwuma. Because he was the president before, he told our graduates, say, onya magician to create jobs or put money in people's pockets. Now say Ghana for graduates now, say, omo be your doctors and lawyers, no more pa. Woman ko twitwa sre. Omo twitwa sra, no mo ntoma wani ye mmoa. Se sre na wuntumi nko se wona ho ebetiti so a papa yabo. Or say papa yabo and try one man to benya one trip. No akotona. Unim. Adi hear me about sa interview ni say interview ani bisa papa ni say is this a government policy? You say yes. Yes, so obi a wakodi ni degree say e pe baby di ni hye no wo se won ko papa ya bo one man to be na one trip. Now that same person is telling you say fanebra na oba be heden oba be kriti adwuma me pa atwa na me do beto hot seat so kakra misra wa fa che me say me yes ade we since ayeyi ya papa Mahama you know, 2020 up to now, me patrol. But one policy, I because where your car, you know, where the toss from the edge may be back up, patrol, back up. No, serious. You see, these are the things we have to let Ghanaians know. But policy back 2020, you were on a catcher as a Sabi, you know, cremo for the or shall Umbechi, Okada Newu, into Obeko could see much at the amom. Sabi and cremo for almost if you said, I'm the Funisha region. I didn't know you're not crying and can they see you. It is all cast idea what they call easy on my bed and they say, oh, come on, mortuary. It basically flouts you and say, you don't know what you are doing. Ebio, your friend Bibi Okada, yeah. Unimonipo man ye illegal, say, Untuminchi Okada Wagana. John Dramani Mahama, 2013. 2013, and no man, ye share around parliament says, so beat you, cause you Okada in any accident and Crofo Udodo. And Crofon won't say, I'm nefe. It's young bandy Okada from the internal police for the status of Bekaya, almost started so much. This a for no, Okada for no. Now, so vote in tea, vote in tea. Enti Osha vote in 2020. The same person now or them mra ekomra shebedwam say muntintim mra said the ebe ya yentwi Okada no afed you also do Okada beba afed no na Okada savior. Now the trick about it is he's a very smart man, don't get me wrong. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama very smart. He knows how to talk. Now Shade, first and foremost no answer na ye be change mra bi amana anasa ye cancel mra bi na say parliament. And now you can say a tied. International bed then we need 2020 na bed then as Okada no to me reverse it. 2. Why yes sir reverse one of the law na we know. Afeni ye be share road and highway for any transportation for acquire what are the routes? What are the designated routes are? This microphone you know san kom koto abama na ankom animra mo ho so say na we Okada na da be na be ba so no we di 4 years we okọ. But just what you say, when they call, oh, me try say me, you know, say, what parliament into Okada for Munya, but Tremame, Okada na when yenchi. The atom in Bokran say, Nansaya in the Nemua, or see a fedie, or Baye Nasa, then we are free, Chief Alan, who say Chief Alan Castle baby to say rural enterprising. And to also say, ye Baye in Kukobu, and Kokon kitten, and in Prekon kitten. Come on, man. A former president. When Baumia is thinking about Kwanya Yebeyi Galam say for the free in Sionini Yimu, Edioma mining old mining shaft muno. He is talking about Nkukobon kitten and in Prekun kitten. On Chiremo was in Kokonomo to Anoaton. Akokono Bako Krana, who the nature when no one on the business is dead. This is a man, I'm sorry to use this on your page, but when who say Ghana for one shut down, maybe he will say anything and push it through. You cannot trust that man. Ghana for we cannot make that mistake. Me, yentu Oheneba o memi krom e ma mpanifo nsan kofa na ma da o. It's an abomination. Obi agu akonwa ho fi. Enu ntu wa heden, enu ntu atu no. Wo se sa de a men kofa de ogu akonwa no ho fi nsan mra bio because of your political parochial interest. Ba to okrom hene omutu na Mr. Almost and never. Internet dear no obey. Afeti o dia ya wom. Dia esan so ya wom kra esan table ne say. Yo, dia esan wom a esan table ne say 4 years pe and oba be pa kan. Ti ha ade we hia me pa 4 years. Be honest, you've followed politics for a while. You know your stuff. Can the government be constituted within two years?
No.
Because only na appointees in ye. Onkoyi ministers, onkoyi nkrofo okoye no 2.5 years neko. Sa 1.5 years na aka na adwuma be no de be ye dia change you. Na ombumunti e no san be ka kire mo say dia foforo de abakra brand new. Obi an konkofom. Na enye depending on one person to me nchirem. Yes, afraid be 24-hour economy. Me dwene ho amenti ase. Is that the policy? I'm a political student. I specialize in policy analysis. Like I analyze policies, I create policies and stuff like that. McCall York University. For my Canadians listening, they know. Okay? That is not a policy. Why? Because all government, you know, over to make assembly 24 hours. Now, more mother say, "Mu capacity to operate 24 hours. I will do operate 24 hours." Debbie, answer me.
Yeah, they acquire 24 hours in that.
I'm more than that, but my purchase and finance say, "Only material now would be now." So I buy the 24 hours never affect you. And I hear him say free in chroma time. You
24-hour economy.
Yes, ma'am.
Or say just the institutions no sign it on. Oh, maybe I say Adodia Kujina.
You see that?
It is our masua. Or media make I say me you name Mother's TV. And woman may sign it on.
Okay, I'm a general secretary. But that's the prime minister. I'm a general secretary. Yeah, Debbie way chairman Nankasa. I say don't get Johnson. Who was more kind? Or say no crown the end Nanka Chrono come be Ghana. Or say more person we 24 hour no. Power made Maria because we are the use power no board. Obi enim sa anajo power ewo form. In this awoka say obema onipa ne bede swetwa. Na ombe ya adwuma na Jonah said ye be ya ontua high electricity here. Are you adding production to the thing? You are not. Because me am ye greedy no. Me ye adwuma no pa o. Me ye adwuma wi o. Me twan ya na Jonah ma be ye adwuma. Now look at the security implications. Now say almost say one professor be chirechiremu. They are telling us say they are going to provide security. Already crown security na Ghana na eso yen. Na mame ago ton say benengo. We say mame afu be 24 hours. Every police near be gina ho. How are you going to pay them? The policy that transforms is not something NDC knows. And unto sha dey be Dr. Bawumi Abomu yem say omumbo one social intervention since Rollins time we be see no mo dey aba no makoma no atu. O kan no mo koka infrastructure way. I get fund for here. School dying, whatever. That's what they mention. Oba Canada, me ya na me pese me dem me ho no e compare because baby the person mo ko ho na me boa. E ho na mo pese mo ko. Inti hwa de adia e ma Canada ye Canada systems. Remember, me two way me yesika ni o. Na so say me credit ya me tumi akwa Lamborghini ne ya me ntua $1. Man ti bia no mama me ahe amede me tua. But remember say oh bo me bosia na se bosia na agbo me unhu ba bia obenya say scan fra na say obeja say scan o de be mame o fa mame.
All right. Yeah, education. Education sector on the
okay. And you said we share education more. Where the legacy of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Okay. So Osha Cyber Lab program beneficiary schools when you computer IT be any idea 1,011 public institutions provided with ICT centers from 2017 to 2022. Yes, sir, NDC for. The figures of Nkwala and schools are here to me more ICT center. The figures. They don't have it. 2. Basic schools project completed nationwide 526. NDC form country on record say from 2013 to 2016. Yes, so your record I had by basic school. You see schools say and I say a project say. Now public JSS candidature registration away expenses paid. First, no me eto me na fofo a minimum okay and yes no mo mben yo chairman yes be the exams fee when 20 what exams na be gi ni paper ni free ni nsem on ba me srew utan your kwadura no way in America from 2017 to now akola bi aba ka kire say okotwere exams man almost say untua na yinti I mean he's been sad now what be that into how do you tell me say aban bi oba ya oba no wa bro bi na go school and konko exams no okotro ya yes man ntro ko so ntua ya na obi aba fa nkoda 2.8 million etuetu your expenses etuetu your examination registration one fees among nkola 2.826 2.826,000 2 million how do you tell me say you have done better than that person? It doesn't make sense. And what's not almost form of the and they wouldn't education and then
senior high
prisoners in National Vocation and Technical Institute. Let me now talk about say unim say Nana Akufo-Addo or a very very smart man and wanya vice president ya na dwunmu thinking outside the box. First no ubesuya adwuma mame omoto machine na omokotu tinsa arehu sema ewo mu ne say wakọ ne adwuma na wukosuya ho uwo fufuo ema ayisebe o master na usiniama eno na wuyo and then yes man ko wo fufuo nkosu niama hwehwe ba bia ye TVET technical vocation education na fa ho shem ye nuanom a wo prison kura nyantete and oshe figures na da ho na it has increased by 2,535% increase one year good prison ya omuko school esuan and jumani ade wo and this former train prisoners are here omutumi do go school from 2009 to 2016 omo 8 years no they don't have the figures and that is why whenever it comes to debate and want to talk about data they don't want it now senior high school enrollment quantity we have over 4.4 million and kwada now let me also add this say as we speak and kwada 5 million and no more benefited from this free education thing. This is the bomb in it. And now you can say, Opa also check it. You started free education 2017. But was in from SS1 TNU to level 400 university and your free education products. You see how big that is? This all kinds of oh, my politician, said what Jenny Eddie Agro. Because only Pana or Pamana, we are the ordinary banning to me, and yes, I dear we. Are you guys following?
Yeah, we are following it.
We are talking about percentage of candidates who obtain A1 to C6 in all core subjects. We have 50%. And this is for a year back over 50% in all the subjects. No. They couldn't. It is no catch us a free education. I say education. I say education. So yeah, Temple Max and Papa Chen one also we education here. You are lying to Ghanaians. First, no, Madam Keta SHS. Ube choose. Don't choose. But then Keta unyamu kwa impo. Adentia Francisca Lamini through free education is now the second best business student in Harvard. They should check the records. Francis Amuenio Zawai, he is now one of the best economic students in Brunel College. Akwada na ojari nsu ansan wako school.
Mimi the enemy say JDM say ya ponye de mankola. But look at the number Mimi school and Akrabako national international award. Say Monica's wanyabi.
Yo.
It is your mama part, and yet then I recognize them as you are saying.
And you know what? That statement, is a very unfortunate statement. Because he's a former president. And yeah, sometimes say he forgets say we're the president. I think that is what the case is. And yeah, not really free no also on where the president. Because the other can be no maybe says a report card here then. But I need to the house on a report card. We have free education that is helping a whole lot of people. And you know the tricks they use now. And a prospectus no mommy, time of free education in the honor. On top prospectus.
Yeah, topa.
On them go to your school fees.
Yes, and
you. The intercept you, wo could do a
school fees, I won't try exams.
Yo. Inti sende obi aba be fa saa ade na afiri no aka kire me say saa ban ne nya hwi because sebe wokọ omokola no ewe omo to gari olunka mu a you don't understand. Me pa ya papa mahama say wo ba no ba ideal milk obete so ana. Now let me say this and say it emphatically, say the artificial inflation in Ghana is what kills our economy.
Exactly.
Free senior high school TVET. Now,
free senior high school and TVET. And you see, and call out 5 million, 5.7 million, almost 6 million. And say because government who say nya Colombia no person be doctor. And nya Colombia no person be lawyer. It is sad the omo pensan because e brocho omo kransan juma na e whisker. I don't know if you know that. E brocho plumbers ni mason for no omo na whisker. Into you say young fast and crofo no so omo dey be a training said that you good into one person so you plumbing be copy the baby da no. Na young chi omo so omo hoka. And you are seeing this thing there. And they go on. TVET on over 1 million, 1.2 million. First, no, almost say, Konoko to Utinsa, na Konoko Siniama, and then you say, Pesku are air and I then, Koyebi. We've committed since 2017, 8.4 billion Ghana cedis in TVET alone.
Felix, TVET, Umara Husemu, I never last week, Samikai. NDC for say, from a very reliable source. Me so pa, me catch yourself from Nagrad from co meeting. TVET, they don't understand the concept.
You see that?
I said it last year, Meboa.
Sikana eko
on.
And you are the says Scano, disconnected Ghana, Nibano.
TVET, the crisis say no. Ministry of Education, Yabapa Education, I am such that, or the core subjects be become so free, now person call university. You can go.
You see that?
Okay.
And because they don't understand, instead say, oh, because a mumra they say, the only man, metrum. Review. And this is a review, penance or Bob.
Now, establishment of STEM senior high schools. Make I say, you started say here, be
STEM.
Oh, I'm make I could that blocker. Sa papa no. But now, MPP people are lying. And now, you can say, okay, 10 of those schools have been completed. I don't know if you have chance on one of them. The
social media, the girl, oh, yes.
Senior.
State of the art.
Maybe in Canada, I'm telling you, me Martina Canada 24 years. Canadian be OT me but can't say these type of STEM schools need to. It's not there like that. Fully equipped. And then ukoko abenya ye wo kindergarten for new module school, basic module schools are here. Ye de enkodano technology then and that's why I say we cannot fail Dr. Baumia. One of our no a policy and I said the 70 agendas or not Edeba say we should incorporate STEM with IT, like robotics, AI, because that is where it is going. I'm only say very soon, Yababa studio hano onti how, but to voice say yeah jumawa. Artificial intelligence, and then to me tone no what done no Bob Marley voice. A best sound is Bob Marley voice. Pepe. Say wunya president ya all thinking in the future say. I'm on for when now more moment develop. Enti yeso yam fasade ne yeden embra ye krom na obi ono ba ya wan fasade na ma metra se ba omi anya ade ba omi abon ba omi anim twe onim we ade na wan fam wa no president ya na onim de oka Oheneba per the constitution mama does the vice president has any powers?
Not at all.
Can the vice president decide something? Not the vice president can only advise, and that is why he's what on the economic management team. The economic management team does not take decisions for the government. Let's get that clear. They are all. It's only an advisory board. I mean, we have for me the enyamefe. O se me the way na me sha me comfortable. O me to be here for wuti so. Tebi. And so because Baumia was a vice president, and what did he do? He does not even understand what being a vice president is. Now he is telling you what he can do. And then Ocho say, okay, BBT say, and let me address this. E-levy. And is the focal car I said about me. I said, "Will be here free." When you say Bank of Ghana, on my launch way, how do they call it? Is it the Ghana coin or something like that? But when I say, "Me to me and yasa e-levy scano, our Ghana coin." So, me sume juma me bedini bebrino is going to be digitized. In this me taxi those platforms now. Me nyesika do do na me pese me nyano. Our bra says can e-levy can me to me nyano. I will take out e-levy. Now, the Ghana for so omonti say. You don't understand governance.
You think or know you're part of the government. So I don't initially wanka.
No. Again, I told you. Again, I then wanka. Okay, I didn't listen away. Ambulance no constituency one so can was why not this suggestion about ambulance here who say no
one constituency one ambulance
one at the buy Dr. Bawumia dream on the man government the sun said to us any I didn't hear Ghana mukuku black star ambulance 55 no so say can be wa any different from the call on wow nesi suba and then your papa Mahama na mwana kebinya accident. They called the ambulance on ferry. Moko ton throwa $100,000. And nunti ato force.
Oheneba sa ambulance me say a friend say.
Yes.
Thank you.
Hey, oh yeah. Amoko to Toyota Hayes ni ade. And omudi begu wo. Awrahu sema woman say, "Moko no moka say moko to a working ambulance aba." Omo ba ye nimpenim nkonwanim so opebi enwa okobema camp egu obi a wotie mades nne wo pesa ntontrowa na NDC for kofa ba ene wo ho. When Dr. Zachary ambulance commission car said they are not fit for purpose no, they gave an explanation say omo di ntontrowa ne ba because one person omo magazine for adwuma nti wa charge 100,000 for ambulance you na oba was na ko trace car magazine for so omo pensim what be that. And then which in a court a defender will for the same crime.
Complete no.
Yes.
It's cheaper than what
it's cheaper than the award buy. Again, the employment alone na ambulance no kwa de aba no enye easy. It's about 6 people to a car and they rotate shift. So now Osha currently no there were 330 ambulances. First the 300 nearby. Okay, be NDC for propaganda say ye koton would Dubai. Ana fe neba. And no 26 no and the health minister has the document and showed it in parliament. What is that in the back and those ambulances in the back what is okuja tabla kwa ekunya baby akasmo asembiu but ye dia she trim say Ghana ambulance ne ekoton na hwan nyansa ni be no be 2 ambulance e dey free say Ghana dey share container mu so ekoton no Dubai.
Okay, you hear the legacy no ganyo fe no bra mame that is it.
Ebio education ya beneficiaries of capitation grants and then peoples have benefited under the capitation grant policy since 2017 6 million people. Okay, now let me add I would like to do this. Okay, good. School feeding, good, because this is where I like the school feeding. No, yeah, papa kufu free so no. Ono na this school feeding never by the way. Oh free so no. Now enkwada na etumi didi o Ghana. So school feeding there was around let's say 400 close to 500. And this for free to 2016. Now do 1 million. 8 years, now do 1 million. And now we know that 3.8 million are pogwetri and the Yomunya school feeding we feeding they are enrolled in it and getting from it. To me, I been said the Ania Mamma and the Ananya. Oh, Bano Aquadana to Chancrano did one. I was some woman say Yana Yatina Classic Akra Dentiminum. A Commodore. Ya ma waduane o yes ye hwe banche na yetuba kwashon sa ye wofufuo na awianse wadidi and then ye feed oba enkoda ne bebre aduane ni ntina they go to school o cause otena fie kombede no nti otwan ya ko boto ofa no ahye ni uniform no akotra odidi wi obeka obesua de nti se obi antumi aman koda 1 million po aduane na endo obi aba ma close to 4 million koda aduane na wo ka kire me se yempam se nipa ne mom ne yemfa de wantumi ama 1 million koda aduane na mra utirimu na eden ondo Ghana. You are thinking about your political party because I say minimum be NDC minimum be MPP mintino say NDC ba menye be edi. That is wickedness. That is wickedness. So what can me say Bibi to say capitation grants. President Kufu. Okay? NDC form of record them and say capitation grant almost concern and it. And then we have 248.5 million Ghana cedis invested into the capitation grant. And you are telling me, sir, buyer went to me and make it or no more a better change, they will make it investment. It is very wicked of us. Education project and the Zongo Development Fund. And also, some say, by me any man and one farm. One of the Zongo Development Fund by. And this is for Zongo for us, and one say, hey, I would do ballot box and that is what they gave them. That is what they gave the Zongos. That is what he gave the Zongos. Obey Papa Prama Zongo for no so Mukada any mortuary. Somebody made Zongo Development Fund. Do you know what that means? That means See, Yokobu Ghana, one country, almost budget now. They have to allocate some specifically for our Zongos. And for the first time, we have the Zongos represented in our budget. And what is Zongo? Catch them and say, Obi or no buy ya, Usumo woman into a do national budget, so no, or no more in Juma. Now, they are no, Abudu, Mukotri, Imra, Sabs, ballot box, Muni now will be at the Mekaina. That time I was very young. Now, me call school, do I say, Radiant to Egu. Body on a voting center. Now, Mekai say, around somewhere around 96, no, Saturday Rollins. I don't know, boys, macho, boys, Yapon, and this year we will be on coffee. Until they make a shoe, and they didn't let the counting go on. This is what NDC uses them for. All right. And then you have the Zongos taking charge. Caution and since I am Jabai, Chay year bakwa, Sabi, Arabic teachers, Sabi, gentlemen to Yamaka. Ebio, one more idiom cosia dear, oh, Cuba ne idea no. One tram year, a Kufa Dubai, or Makawa, or went to Mambefi.
Okay, sir, I feel now do a feed in at one with your higher mothers 102.7 FM, Mothers Television across the 16 regions of Ghana and beyond. And as I be any affiliate stations, Nina, Yane Felix appear or your special aid to Dr. Muhammadu Baumia or Canada and Waba Ghana ha na Oche Numa Dr. Mahmoud Baumia aye. It was supported by Frida Hajima.
Now, fellas, I can't draw no.
Yeah, but yeah, quite an Yabrian so yasun. Oh, and the young unemployment as a them and then. And the young unemployment. For figures and two. Unemployment. Historical data, unemployment.
A whole women organizer said drew. Yeah, the version Nipa Umuja.
Unemployment data, we now can.
Okay. Good unemployment. I like this. Yeah, let's keep it here. Okay. Give me. There's a next data too. There's a next data. Still unemployment now.
Check the next data, I'm here.
Unemployment rate now because person check Ghana for there because start 2013 or he started off unemployment rate. We are good. This is the general unemployment rate. My first one now, we the other two on and youth unemployment. I want to do the main unemployment.
Where historical
data from since inception of Ghana. Into baby President Kufuor. President Kufuor said we offer 2008. No, now unemployment at 4.98%. 2009 and you mobile. Unemployment called 5.24, but do you see it? 2010, 5.38. 2011, 4.22. 2012, 3.2. Now, he cannot be allowed. He doesn't think about Ghana. Over far there at then 2.17. I gave you that figure. Over to 2016, 5.11%. Do you see that? I feel I don't know why I say what bono. And people know my unemployment at yet to say no. 2017, you reduced it by 3.37%. 2018, 3.43%. 2019, 3.46%. 2020, 3.77%. 2021, 3.92%. 2022, 3.87%. As we speak now, Ghana's current unemployment rate is not even close to 4.9, getting to 5%. And it's all kinds of terms will be at low cost. When to me, I am 5.11. Embra no be better 5.11. It me take so sebi. Embra or no free on a win. Embra. You don't love Ghana. You don't want Ghana to develop. I feel for you to the other two. They are other two affairs no. So I'm say Embebunu. NDC cares about the Embebunu. Let's see that.
Youth employment.
Ghana youth unemployment rate. 2013 4.76. Embebunu na 2014 9.50. Adentia and Quadapra and Crofa form a Jumu Kakra, Coton ice cream came no. And power struggle and Wontino, who only fridge. Oheneba, one a won as a water fridge. Intiminia Bay or Chechin ice cream can not the Abesha ho, a Kulu and with Tuacoton. And now doom so the bar intino. A says our fridge, no man stay on 2 ton ice cream and unemployment to go high. 2015, 14.28%. Ya papa mahame efri abemu na mbebu na enye adwuma ye percentage no 10.36%. Ekufa do so record them. From 10 we took it to 6. From 6 we took it to 6 again, then 6, Then 2020 corona it came to hit us, and you can see that the figures started we're going up. Even that currently the youth unemployment rate is still lower than what John Dramani Mahama left. So
7.14.
So how can he be unknown where a report card where this is the data? How do you tell me say report card it doesn't make sense. That is figures. These you can't lie. This because say on them IMF for bad. This is what they look at. Foreign investors bad. These are the figures they look at. And yes, I mean them feed our communicators on Mufanko radio so because that is what they do. That is all they know how to do. Confuse the people. Because most of them ain't checking. But I'm giving you pure data. Now I bet you say say many opportunity they have help you one. Can me pese wo be frame NDC top guru na nkasa met na. No form so figures semra. And then yama ya no. Form figures semra. They won't come. The Omeka Jane say, oh say say o many mo ayese. Bacho Ghana president Ben Obama say we will marry the muaju. Ebi abada. Ebi mada. Because as you grow, your taste changes and things get different. But I would choose Adodan Kwabawumia any day because 2022, and this is facts. But on Oyoba, some of fried to gallon, you were buying it for 1,500 was 1,000 was a more, and that 400 was a 500. Inti adiano po say, you know, you to me up a coin the idea, and the above form. That is a good doctor. Me per doctor, me yari no cost robet me man above form. In 2022, na come many idea na we were able to bring it down. You couldn't do it, but also I went to me and band down. Look at dollar, and that is where I would like to hear. There is a one called depreciation rate, city depreciation for if your people are listening now. I want them to post that data, and then okay. I will show you something.
Gaya, how post on mommy?
Sure. Say, the dollar rate now. Yeah, Papa, His Excellency Jerry John Rawlings. All corner, neither 27%. Actually, 25 because of 27, not about 25. Or call President Weber, President Kufuor. Okay, first year, 4 years, or by 11.4. Time Papa President Kufuor free hono now about 6.10 or something like that percent. I think that's the last slide that that's the last one I knew. Okay, that was the last one I knew. Now Tia, boss, this is live. We nye matry makwe you any say offer historical data of make an any ewaha. Currency in I mean like make us say, you know, so after that, I may debt no. So Obama me chance and nanke no nanke me we shade. So we win America. Data in 1993 we so we bet me the we last
why check here mama.
The last table 3 average annual rate of depreciation of the cedi against the US dollar.
Oba check here ba.
Yes. Now over 1993 to 1996 your President Rawlings here. The cedi was depreciating at a rate of 27.95%. Thank you. So this is the historical data. Average annual rate of depreciation. Okay? In 1993 to 1996, 27.95%. Yeah, Papa Rawlings, free so no. Now cedi depreciating, now was 25.19%. Average champion for no. MPP. Champion man, Kufuor ba no. From 25 in the first year, 2021 to 2024, about 11. Do you see it? 205 to 208, and now President Kufuor be free or no. Now cedi away no was depreciating at 6.77%. And he done the man cantata for no. I feel there. Almost a young Pamu Kufuor no no. Adia yete so no. President Mill 209 to 2012. Mahama can of course only be a half time the count. Only the call 10.09. I feel you did to me in the crowd and one can say, now Mahama, you are the president. Show us what you can do. And I now understand why. Yeah, Papa Mil, some financial economic management team. No. He's the only sitting vice president here, not on economic management team. John Dramani.
You are telling me. I never knew.
He was never part of it. He was never part of it.
Really?
He was never part of it.
I see.
President Mills didn't add him on the economic management team. Say Mahama, so if you are lying now, or make train meeting now to me chair for economics. Shaha, I feel 2013 to 2016. Adia more fan says no. No, me they are call 18.0%. Say 4 years, no. Mahama 4 years, no. Now let's compare Akufo-Addo so 4 years. At 2017 to 2020, the cedi depreciated by 8.14%. 2021, the dollar was not that still being in check in terms of the depreciation rate. Only be a and you can check the data. April 2022 up to December 2022, and a dollar be praying because of investment and but I no cry there. About 2022 dollar no anqua 1716. About it was 1716. And then more dollar is dollar they say wakwa could do 13 14 no come back down. What does that tell you? Something is being done. What are we doing? We are doing things that Dr. Baumia suggested. Gold for oil. Yenya professors. Yenya one for being to me and thinking outside the box. Say gold more do change oil. Your pone kakra to me the oil bebre. First no. Yes, ya in CD ya. Na ya sesa CD bebre. Ya de akosesa dollar kakra bi. Na ya koto fango kakra bi dia de abentu ba obetu. Sabi etwamena bo na abede. But benne obi oso ohwe bia. And I'm very serious. February 2023 up to date. Omo trend how this thing we no $7 no any petrol has gone. The dollar has been in between as we speak now. The dollar has depreciated by 8%. 8% from 2023 February to what?
Okay.
8%. So how do you tell me say Doctor na we yare ya went to me and show my yare any year gidi no. And sambra number pamo doctor na sebi you we me kuro no am kuro na ewu kakra kra say onu mo nko na doctor na wo the man went to me anamra. A wickedness. Transport for afesu ma me mbom echi kakra wa we dey fa cheme. Ghana on transport owners and drivers. Omo no mo makro mu hafo timemufo no ho kire ho. Ebroche ontumi nsore nnen kasa ye wa wo kai nti kwa akoto price mo. There be the patron so what ase because some of ba this can every aban ho e dey akoto fa ho ne dey ama no de mo ba na mo beti so no mo nte so first mo say aban te so a mo be den mo beti so the patron aban te petrol so from 26 because petrol 2022 mo turn 26 23 yeah 26 23 patron and petrol say na eko enye 13 14 enti e course no ya pe kwan ma petrol no bo na yeden aba fom adenti na ban yes a o percent wo Oheneba a utwi car ukoto a price never fom edema aban ante so said e be ya private sector no run ne filling station no ebenye ska o said e be no beti so aban to so ya driver ne say nya aban ne talk car na ma no nti ono ni on de na yi no watum aban to petrol mu de na aban kunya aban ku ya te so de a wo so wo de no won te so na temam ni anya ho fa so
na sia kro mo na tutum
recent and ya no one say time one ade no high kra no man to musa na ade na ba loan na beka because they are only thinking about the profit they will make. They are not, you see, they're not talking about nation building. Canada time corona buy and I love I'm like Doug Ford for doing that. You premier no or buy store na sa ade na pen no you 2 cedi no be we saw the one person across so they take your a year away from you close shop. The way I say fine no because I say nyama no ha edinti no sebe obi e to need him within 1 week usro class obekwa koto wo niamem bagana ha no ono otidwo ho no sebe olonka na nkasa no de seminar shase wa gba ase ne manakom wasan to ama wa boarding na waka to se koblemu Akufo-Addo ade enti na say ka na ya de kono ma to ka mu ka afo se petrol nti no mo so sebe omo atum yet petrol no so aka afo sebe omo anti omo de so edwedifo so koto ba omo se atwamene and na me ka kire edwedifo because I'm very very disappointed in some of them. In 2014 moko Ivory Coast no makofa brode bema Ghana nyame ehira yen yo unim say me metena compound house da eto da utwi meko na ohuru mu na utu nsuo no kura ade betena we na fifi yetena Ghana brode ya friend brode adwadifo etie me mokola meka nchen say the American no meboa 2014 ni yenya bi enu nti sabe brode no dia embre ye no enu na omo de fra fufu na omo de enwo ayeden aka ho say de be ma na color yes ya de ngo fra brode no na wo de afra fufu na etumi ama na color ende unya brode eto Ebi share was saying me price no yen high. Nigeria ni kofa no be turn the regular, you know, 2 cents kura was so call. Ghana need the idea no or turn 80 cedi. But person turn 2.5.
Pemfasubum.
Open fasubum, so you are rather suffocating yourself and not the government.
Okay, yeah, that's in a sense, 70 dollars on the twice why Beko Pie, you must say, area Malbu. Now, you're saying Abu Bawram, what by the anyway, I hope so, young coy.
Moakakra.
Aha, and your Beshabuma could say, Obequanti, you're still funny. I have one swam, Mosumu, Yama Piana, also Brem Kakra, generational thinkers. Now, 5 minutes be a fanfako, Nafi, young wrap up, na the next program, so Emraso. Over to me, any Felix appear, or ye Dr. Mahmoud Baumia aid. And I need also all church and Nimum a baby near money so and Yachayana Yansu Yatimi Akumpa. And it is also Yamayuko Naso per se, the all kind also want to move or Yandia Bra, Yabi Apono at the home. Over to me Abba, a free and this movement, because CPP Bia, what you Freya in Abra, Yabi Apono the Hoba, foul figures Bra. Nasubechim Ghana for na yenkwenim eno ani adwumana na yedie yese kan etwa wabechim o chance of how de bra yeso be ma kwan na yeso ye ne watrans se de ya na so amanyoku no wabechim na yeso yate wase na Ghana for nyina will be the best judge na yeti 0303955197 0307098098 467 ofra we just 1 minute pa if 5 course pe na fi yakopon enti yenko yanim hello dini baby akasafi
Oheneba bokode
yanko
hello yeah freedom me
ofre fi baby kra ugina boss
yeah Oheneba me fe Kenya se Stephen off
Stephen off yanko
Oheneba man pa kwenye mama abaso mother Steve mo bom mama me frère na me ka asembi veteran ba tema se me frère ma me quality because in your ade and then the many of these things are to be by on the yam or even na me say oba speaking of Gambia number 1 Gambia number 2 adrefi speaking of ya na ko ye Kenya se nemom se ufi Kenya se ko Gambia or you baba faka from Kenya to Fidium, yes, TV South. What from Fidium to Mem, from Mem to Gambia, however, Ganjano. And however, Mr. Umet Niasma on call for media stations and what I have read here. Blastosex, Nanano, Genesis, no baby so almost say Gambia, I think fast, Gambia need a Mem, a Gambia is not fast.
Maybe I have a gentleman, Menko and him. Gambia number ufi mem a sunafu north right where you sunafu ufi a mem where you sunafu a mem now ko bediako on sabenkum so babia na milisha for original tete no on sabenkum na ko kasape dominance come 15 now we him straight o ko Gambia number 1 Gambia number 2 now ko nkanan now ko chamasu amasu na wasi doma east Unsabenkum unsalifaso na woko brekum wamanafo wamfie na unsabenkum su kwadwa ma ahinkro nkrankwanta na fede na sutifi north eba asunafo north
Oheneba she eno na ye won kakra no beto Oheneba odi e sabin kakra tro no ye mu bi ye ti esia de ye politics Oheneba e ti na radio sa na ye management TV so e be chanto Oheneba be say odi e be test Suma unko for anepua radio station our Kenya say success our go to Genesis our go so nanano go to Hammers radio our mem on about the disasa one radio station so nyina say Gambia eche
avo me promise men kwachi Gambia number 1 number 2 control na one na eche emem Good morning. Udini baby akasafi.
Lukasafi ejura sacha dumasi.
Okay. Ejura sacha dumasi.
Efrem Moro.
Yanko.
Pacho meblana wakasema MPP no meniaji ka migana se me bona abaso Ghana for Kosontia said Ajuma Pa MPP Ayama Abua Ghana said the Ghana Batompo Ghana Naya Koenim Inshallah Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia sa Ghana for Genetum to Abano Mana or the Ebako Ghana Baye say USA Inshallah come 2024 Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia or the president at the Amagana for Nishamo.
Just say that I see. Hello, did Baby Akazafi? Hello.
Hello.
Udini Baby Akazafi.
Hello.
Me ba jo dini Baby ma TV ni nko from why?
Okay. Me de Kobe me Akazafi aka.
Kobe yanko.
Why Dr. Sama last president who had now and I come up about TV should be maybe share NDC for qualities. No more chats and never more and the summer much at him when I don't pay at the master.
Yes, yeah, that's it. Hello, did Baby Akazafi? Maybe I told my TV didn't go from why. It's your whole TV is so. Hello, did Baby Akazafi? Many ame Joso, udini Baby Akazafi.
Oheneba, wa wodi sia oruboni o Kantamanto.
Ah, yenko Kantamanto.
Ya mi sia papa.
Kantamanto want me. Oh, Kafra. Orubon Kafra, obeti ma frɛ. Hello, udini Baby Akazafi.
Hello.
Hello,
good morning.
Morning, Pacho, ma unisu mami why?
Okay, Pacho, some Kenyan, Kafra
Botiano yenko.
Me definitely fiance pa na the next friend say anka so mbetimi at the mara yet dia ma yejuma said the worker aye drivers and sa transport we na ye kan wa san say omo take action bi almost wa me good sense na the phone of obi abia so bi at the top for said obi abia be to ne mom ne adam obutimi take action a dirigeant anyama be ko fa Ghana edi ye de obi an probably more company no na so ye ya ni bi ho abro na de from so mo fa action di into my the market
so me da see. Hello, did Baby Akazafi?
Oheneba.
Yay.
Good morning.
Morning.
Pacho alitali bana ekatani sababu abnifama ya bajo in
Yanko.
odubo na ko bon shiramu. Many of the Katama NPP why dear papa. Now, where you say the NPP ever now a minus ever now minus one and no one but NBC ever now a minus one a minus estate because we said my part excellency and now the doctor who was when you had the doctor Mahmoud Bawumia on the deal on my Ghana a two papa. So Obi Obeka say and Ghana a teno and no on pressure Obeka no kwe. Master Opera free Ghana no could do 1 week do outside Ghana na Tambra do. Na sure say Ghana say Ghana na nya try it. Ya my leaders are when you go. Me watching about nyente me pete to about my ND me say that free SHS tell me I mean kasa ni money no e free SHS. They say me baba ko e SHS o so me from one mama onu so Ghanaians e ma onu so ewie free SHS na antana ya tuama ND bita one.
Meso me da say hello did Baby Akazafi? Hello. Bajo Akazafi?
Akazafi na se.
Enyi na se.
Zama what
Elembele nzima okay yanko.
Oh, on the paper the university start in part waka. The brain anka so in the all can like very minimum. Ya deni the pray that maybe free kitchen crown bono. In fact, I'm one for fun anka may I make it because of the government man to sort of end day and I can also be patient together. The code. In fact,
why you and it why you why you do papa the one ye bompire there you are Baumia Subapana and Papa Idian or you could come down to Baba Chedno on Subaba Baba Ye there she me it's going now.
That's it. Medasipa me for last caller hello did Babi Agazafi. Hello.
Good morning.
Morning.
If I'm Ahmed, because free new to be asking.
Okay, I'm
coming. I didn't so simple. They get his alcohol for buy before the blame Jeji. Sir, why your money? Before fees are Thomas buy, Thomas blame for your money. Mahama buy when to blame Atamas. A good father by will blame Mahamani Atamas. You know, you're so iron. A good father will blame Mahama any Atamas. Ghana for a catcher and say, are there 8 years? What does who blame previous government? I did a wound here say a Dani answer. Yet Dani answer at the Abano said the Sakuma NDC. So I blame game in Anna because of San and the time of the asso. I think your papa. His Excellency, Donald Dankwa, and Dr. Mahmoud Bamia, or my Yeno. Omon Twaso, Ghana, a better almost. The Kumi Kurani lead program, I will honor. Lead program, I will honor.
I mean, far of refu, maybe an asso, correct, complete. And 1 minute now for rap, Mamina, yen sorry.
They are a person at 2 year debt. The patron say, before I did your money lending rates no because of Kobobusia. Now in this was 2016 about 2016 now say Okoje Bosnia or Ghana okay in Sinwan they were 42.8% and also figure no home to me at all and this nibi or send them as someone my can you fine but me say and someone make can he and this ni bia o se dia me be kan na figures am ma na wrong mesremo mom friend mra na one me metna na oba man me emotional politics and am the 8 years mon kon ye mra da bi on for figures na mra
omon pa ni phone bia test me say omon so pa kwanya anti omon so be ba chire figures ni
please let them come
I
really love that if they really do that
yes
I really love that
yes
now let's talk about figures because figures matters. About what I say. Oh, Kwako Jebosia. You in Simwa 42.8%. And now you can say we are talking around 29-31 maximum. Okay? In this Dinika Chreme say, I buy now no was what Jebosia, which 1,480. I mean, 48 Ghana cities at the count. And you're better than the buy and then Utia 29 at the count. Now there's something wrong.
Okay.
And politicians love that. Now, there is something which is the debt. Okay? Now, say offer debt here. Debt to GDP. Ya papa Mahama a free hono. Debt to GDP ratio was 73%. And this nibin friend on country say boy. And now you can say debt to GDP is 66.4%. Now let me show you the catch. Just last year, okay, October 2023. Now your debt to GDP is at 91%. That was how bad we were going. Now many and to that extent.
Okay.
So be aba mpacho. So be aba now they are not able to 91%. And now I am where Juma manaba 66.4%. Now we can't tell me so no more nyade or no na bon. Then bom the no debt to GDP no connect that 73% now. You see you are just giving tools to the politicians to play with our mind, and that is what they want.
Okay.
That is what they want. Finally, no. Finally, no. Mimi anu etu galam say. And then me de asempa free His Excellency Baumia Odi Abra. Or say abandoned mining shaft no. Aban first kanshim. Na yenye ni ye. Na yenye ni anu mnim free nsuo ne kwaye na omo say na ne form ko shaft no mo. Inti o man be gu galam say na mom obema wa ye what we call responsible mining. Me pacho memma kwakubu ahene NDC phone kan kire say Mahama ba ya for apampan na koye galamsey na no na ye correct one me demo ni na say mutumi tie me
yes ya da se pa